Howdy folks, it's Sonelias and welcome to this Let's Play. This is part 16 of the Let's Play. Let's carry off on where we left off last time. Last time we had just completed some research. So I'm just going to allocate some new research in here.
Is where we will be directing our research efforts.
Orbital hydroponic farms. How does that work?
With each field,
It's a module on our space station. Okay, I think I'm going to very focus on the influence item here, because influence is really something you can always use more for. So, going to go for that research item around influence. I have completed a survey, it looks like here.
This is our science ship, which is used to survey.
So what I'm going to do with them, I'm going to survey the next system along.
A planet needs to be surveyed.
Again, we've just completed some research. That's the torpedoes. And we have got different options we can research again. Let's go for the fusion missiles here, I think. $27 months for that. So that should get us a nice bit of new technology here. Now we have found an anomaly. We are researching that already, luckily. We have just completed the construction of a mining station. Good.
This is our construction ship, which is used to construct space stations. When an astronomical object, such as a planet, has been surveyed.
Again, you'll notice that these are slightly different colors. They're independent of my main system itself. So they're part of those sectors I created last time. So I created two different sectors here. So a sector in this area here, plus a sector further to the east. My main sector here is still fully my own. Now I do want to build another colony ship once I'm ready for that, in terms of actual having enough minerals. Again, we can finish the construction of another mining station there, which is fine. Now, in the meantime, I am going to send that vessel back to here, to Amlitzer, because of course that falls within our borders. Which is really where we're building that new colony. And I really want to start utilizing those resources here as quickly as I can. I'm still surveying the rest of the system. I haven't completed that yet, so I might potentially still find some additional resources here. Let's have a look.
System survey complete.
We are ready to build a new colony ship. Or will be shortly. I thought it was 315. It cost us slightly more, unfortunately. So we just completed another survey here, it looks like. Okay, so let's research that precursor civilization entry. The survey of Feralian number 4 has revealed that certain regions of the planet are home to a primitive alien proto-civilization. A probe showed that the Neolithic culture has mastered fire and developed a rudimentary spoken language, but we have yet to see any evidence of metallurgy or written communication. Good. Okay, so again I'm going to send it on to the next system here. There's a few more to be done here as well. Again, another system we have just completed surveying here. Again, I'm going to send that further out. And at this point, I don't yet have enough minerals. I will have it now. So we can now go back here and build our next colony ship. Now, there was a colony world here in Yelan that I want to basically take over. I think that's same as Milch there. It's Milch I can actually allocate to that sector there straight away. I think that's exactly what I will be doing. If I go to Mincher and then Yelan, that might be a good way to do it. Okay, so how are we doing with this one? It's coming along nicely. We have encountered other crystalline entities here again. It doesn't actually give us a color description this time. Again, they look to be red, so red crystal sovereign delta. Okay. Let's go back to our system here. Osnox is what they were called.
We see a detailed list of all the various empires we have encountered. Their opinions of us are visible at a glance, and we can quickly and easily engage into...
So we have got a construction vessel ready here. Have we got still any further planets that we can basically build mining stations around? It doesn't look like it. So I'm just going to basically go to that planet there, and we will be building one in that system there. Go back home. Our new colony is getting closer to completion here. Looks like the cost of construction has actually gone up. It used to be, I think, 84, and now it's 90. Verlian 4 lies deep inside what's considered the first League space 2 million years ago, and it appears to have been either a major colony or the homeworld of a species described as non-compliant in surviving League records. The two parties appear to have been engaged in some kind of trade war, and the League's Grand Navy maintained extensive blockades of the planet on at least 2 separate occasions. Orbital debris indicates that the blockades have been violently challenged several times.
Situation log updated.
Okay.
The situation log displays a list of all currently available special projects and various other points of interest. New items will likely appear as we begin exploring the galaxy.
So I'll start surveying that as soon as I can, or at least researching that as soon as I can. Can I build that mining station there?
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Anomaly was found here. An impact crater. So we should be getting our next piece of technology in the next 12 months. That's those deflector screens. I've got a science vessel here that I haven't actually got anything allocated for at the moment. I will be starting to survey that black hole. And again, I'm just waiting for enough resources to be available. I've got resources now to be able to build more mining stations here. So again, that will fall within the borders of that sector I created earlier. My colony is almost complete there, it looks like. Let's just briefly have a look at the surface of these planets that I already got under my control. It looks like I'm able to build some more buildings here. Now, I haven't got enough resources for it at the moment, but it looks like I will want to build a science lab here. So science lab would actually benefit me in terms of getting extra research points. Always welcome. So we have established that colony now. So the colony itself, I can actually again start looking at the surface, seeing what we can actually do in terms of allocation here. There's not much I can do at the moment, but I could remove certain items here already. Like the kelp I can remove, the jungle I can't yet. Haven't got the technology for that yet. So missing the technology. Again, these colors in terms of the borders indicate whether I am able to do something with it or not.
Military fleets are used to protect our emerging empire.
accelerating time a little bit. A large mineral-rich asteroid collided with that particular planet, it looks like. So that basically gives an extra boost in terms of being able to get minerals from there. Minerals, always, always welcome. So our science vessel here is ready to move on. So where do we want to send it next? I probably want to send it to some of those planets here that I haven't surveyed yet. Probably what I want to do next as well is I want to wait for enough of my minerals to be available to build another colony ship to send to Yillian. And then also to Rabinok to spread that sector control out even further. And of course Kite. Kite, so which one should I go for first? I think Kite would be an interesting one to go for first, and then create another sector up there. More and more and more mining stations I'm building. How was this one? We built that. We have just finished construction of this one as well. Just going to move it into orbit there.
Complete.
And we have just completed a survey here. So again, I can basically move this out to another planet already, or another system I should say. So in terms of technology, the deflector shields is the upcoming technology. Just trying to keep an eye on what's going on in there. It's something with a handful. And one of our scientists has leveled up now. That's the scientist on board of this vessel here. Around that black hole.
System survey complete.
Now we have completed another survey of this system here. That's the black hole that we just finished surveying here. Gonna send it out to the next system here. Interesting that it said that on the map, that it tells me that I don't have access to that rare stone, even though it's within my borders.
The Empire screen, the factions tab.
Got no factions here yet, so that's good. Let's have a brief look at the surface of Earth.
Visual representation of this planet's surface, divided in some buildings, may cause.
Looks like we can actually upgrade some of our buildings here. I should have done that earlier, it looks like.
Complete.
Again, just boosting my output here. So this system we have done last time. So this system we've just surveyed now. There is some additional research I can do there. And I will do that now. It's the orbital blockade that we basically had found there. So actually we are getting the benefit of actually having gone out of our way to survey larger chunks of the space here already. Just looking at the global map here, it looks like we are progressing nicely in terms of building that colony ship. And I'll send it out to Minshir straight away, I think. We've got a construction vessel ready here in orbit. Just need to wait for the resource to become available, which should be in the next 2 or so months, or a month from now. A few more days and we should be ready to build our mining station. Good. Okay, so let's go back to that system here. Anything particular that we want to do in the system here? Not at this point in time. I think I want to basically let my bars fill up a little bit. Now we have just finished that construction of that colony ship. And I'm straight away going to send that out to that system there.
System survey complete.
Another system has been surveyed. Ah, and more of that Satrami gas, or Satrami gas, whatever you want to call it. Have they expanded? Looks like they have expanded slightly, yeah. There are some planets there that could be useful. We've completed construction, perfect. Mining station has been completed, good. And again, we could build one over here. But I think I said actually last time that we want to basically focus on creating a new colony ship. So I'm just going to let that resource build up a little bit more. This science vessel is ready to be allocated to a new system to be surveyed. It got bounced out of the last system because it's inhabited by crystalline entities. Even though I'm not going to use it yet, I'm already going to send it into orbit. So at least I'm going to be a lot quicker in terms of getting to that system or to that location later on once I'm ready for it.
Research complete.
Finished our research of our deflectors. Warp drive number 2. Now what is that going to do exactly? It's going to of course increase our speed in terms of travel through warp. But I want to... Yeah, I think it makes sense. We encountered some form of alien vessels in the Masquerade, and again we can basically research them. Okay. I'm not going to do that at this point in time. Completed another building here. Another mining station here. Can we actually have a look at what's happening on the planet here? Yes, the only thing we cannot do is we cannot influence where we're going to allocate the next bits to. That's now all in control of that individual sector as such. Now our mandate runs... It doesn't say until when our mandate runs. It would be nice to see on here, I guess. But again, it actually relates to... It relates to our empire, so it might be said that, well, because our government elections screen is known here, we will know exactly when that's going to happen. Okay. Something to be said for that. Science vessel is ready here. Survey the next system out.
Anomaly found.
Let's research that anomaly straight away. And building a colony ship cost 350. Should be done shortly, or at least in the next 10 days or so, in terms of having enough resources for that. So it looks like at the moment I'm in an expansion phase. I'm just going through a build colony ship. I can then choose a colonist to be allocated to there. Select colonists. That's something new. I haven't actually seen that last time. So if I do that from Earth and do that building here, it doesn't come up with that question. Interesting. I'm not sure why that would be. So let's just build it on Earth. It doesn't make much of a difference, I guess. In terms of our construction vessels, it looks like we have some still at our disposal here. Probably want to focus on this one initially because this one is more within our borders. So we straight away get access to those resources in full. time-wise, I think it's again time for me to put an end to the session. So what we've done in this particular session, we've expanded our research technologies slightly. We've built some colony ships that were basically sent out. They haven't reached anything yet. Once they reach the next system, we'll take it to expand in that sector over there. But in the meantime, thank you again for watching, and I hopefully will see you on the next one. Leave some comments down below. Like it if you like it, and don't like it if you don't like it. Thank you. Bye-bye.